How's it going, YouTuber? Nightmare70 here, and I'm back with another toy review. And today I am reviewing the Transformers Combiner Wars Blackjack. Now, before I can start with the figure, I do apologize. That's been a while since I done a video, but I hope you guys did have a great July 4th back then, last weekend. I did. My sister came from Colorado. She was here for a week and a half. She left yesterday early in the morning. So, but again, I do apologize of my lack of videos, but I'm back now. So here we have Blackjack, and as you can see, he's a little guy. And whoa. Sorry about that, you guys. But we have Blackjack here. He's actually one of the Stunticons for Combiner Wars anyway. Though he wasn't actually in the cartoon, but if you have Generation 1 Menasor, or if you've seen, or if you had it before, if you've seen pictures of him, like Google images of him, the actual G1 Stunticons, this is basically, you remember Motormaster had a little cart that became the chest for combined mode for Menasor. He's basically, this is what he could basically be used for. He also appeared in the video game Devastation. From what I know, I never played the game, but I did see a video where on YouTube, if you watch YouTube a lot, which I bet all of you guys do, like I do, I watch YouTube a lot, and I did see a video where Motormaster and his Stunticons combined, and they had a little car as the chest. It had a Decepticon symbol, and Blackjack was basically one of them. Now, I don't know much about the game. I don't play it at all. I don't have it at all. Didn't even know it existed. I was only a kid back then, but here we have Blackjack. Now, I believe he was repainted into Rodimus, or it's either repaint of Rodimus. I'm not sure, but I know they share the same mold. I don't have Rodimus, and I won't be planning on buying that figure because I like the Stunticons more. I'm not buying like any actual characters that didn't really combine in the cartoon, like for example, Prime and Ironhide, Mirage, Sunstreaker, those guys, you know what I mean. I'm only buying the actual combiners, like for example, Unite Warrior, Superion, and Bruticus. I want those two for Unite Warriors because they look awesome. But for Combiner Wars, though, I want to get the Fensor and Compatron. I should get the Fensor soon, but since we're in the middle of a coronavirus, it might be a while, but I did pre-order them. But so anyway, here we have Blackjack. He had like a light blue visor, and I did add a Decepticon repo label on his chest, cause I actually didn't notice the little one on his shoulder. It's really hard to see. That's why. A purple mixed with black, or it's like a dark purple, and I really didn't notice it at all, but that's okay. This might fade away anyway, because honestly, if you don't have a symbol in vehicle mode, that makes it feel like a knockoff. And honestly, I don't like buying those stuff at all, but this might fade away over time anyway, so it's all, I really don't care. But here we have, see, Blackjack is all black with some purple and some gold, and his head can do a 360. Well, look at that gap. I didn't even notice that gap there either. His arms are on ball joints, so they can do a 360. They get hindered sometimes. This can go 360. This can go at this has an elbow, and his axe. Now this actually acts like the chest piece for combiner mode, which we'll get to later. His arms are on legs are on ball joints. There's another ball joint there at the knee, and he can do a soccer kick. Goal. So, not really much to say about Blackjack, but do 360 of them. There's the Decepticon symbol for in the hood of vehicle mode. It's on his bottom, bottom of his back, where his butt is, or his booty. But either way, Not really much to say about Blackjack. So to transform him, it's really easy. So what do you want to do? Bring this part up. His chest lifted up. And his arms. Rotate them like that. Wait, no, don't bring. Make sure he looks like this, okay? There's some tabs there. I don't know if you can see that well. There are some tabs. Connect them. And bring the front of the car over. All right, and then bring his arms out. Bring his arms in like that. And there we have Blackjack in vehicle mode. Now he is a little race car. He could is it not tabbed in? Oh no, I didn't tab it in all the way. It wasn't down. I didn't put it down all the way. Alright, now it's down. So you can tell Blackjack's mostly all black, but with some purple on his doors, on his sides, and the front has some purple. Some silver headlights, a Decepticon symbol. I want to call it like a shiny yellow window, like a gold yellow, which is really nice. And I did add the repo label there. Yeah, you'll know what it basically look like. It would just be all yellow. And some cars, if you know, in general, some cars would usually have like a drawing in the middle of the back window, which is fine. Well, I really don't see how I don't see how that bothers people. It's not really bothering me, but could I see in vehicles with the back of them, they will have some drawing in the middle of their back window, so this could represent that. And Blackjack's rims are unpainted. Yeah, and he can roll pretty well. And for his axe, this could act like a spoiler. It could look, which looks alright. This could act like a gun, or like it could act like a firepower. He could be driving around shooting some Autobots with his spoiler gun. That's what I like to call it. It's a spoiler that can act like a gun, that can give you some firepower, especially for the Decepticon. So not much to say about Blackjack, but however, combiner mode, some people might not like this. It's pretty much just the car mode, but with the spoiler piece, the axe connected to these tabs there. See, there's some tabs right there, and you just insert it. And then you just connect this to Minosaur's chest, which I'll get in a little bit, which looks fine. But if you play Devastation, it's pretty much just like this. The middle, like right in this part, the roof of the car would have a Decepticon symbol, which I could have added one right there, but I might do that off camera. Hang on, I'm not sure though. But wait, I don't think it's a good idea for me to just put that on. Honestly, it doesn't really bother me how it goes, see? It really doesn't bother me. Looking at it like this looks fine, but when you look at the side, I'll show you in a little bit. So this is basically combined mode. Let me get Minosaur right now. He's with me right now. I don't know if you can see it, but here we have Minosaur. Hang on. Let me bring the camera up. Right now that I rotated the camera, as you can see, I have Minosaur with his upgrades with off-road. Now, off-road was actually in Devastation. I don't know if I mentioned that in his review, but he and Blackjack were in the video game. In combined mode for Minosaur anyway. Not so sure about the whole game, because I never played that game, but I did see a video of him where Prime and his Autobots, sorry about that, where Prime and his Autobots were fighting him for a second time with Devastator. The first time I think it was just Minosaur on his own, but for the second time I think it was with Devastator. Not too sure. All I know that Menasor did have Blackjack and Off-Road as one of his limbs. So, you see... Now, unfortunately, most of you guys will already know that Blackjack has a connection issue. Because see right there, those two would be his connection pieces. And these little circles, these little holes there, that's where Blackjack would fit in. And unfortunately, the issue with this figure, as most of you guys already know, it's not just my copy. It's the chess and Blackjack in general. They have a connection. There's a connection issue. You can't connect them all the way. No matter how hard you try, it's gonna come off. Now it's not coming off this time. Now, if you look closely, let me bring the camera out a little bit. And then there you have Blackjack in combined mode on Menasor's chest, which looks okay. This view, it looks awesome. I'm glad to have it. But if you look closely, if you rotate, the purple piece sticks out. And you can see it. See, that's what bothers me. This piece, see how it's not really, it's sticking too much. There's a gap there. This purple piece there, that bothers me. In the video game, he didn't really have that piece at all. Like I said, it was just the car mode. The purple piece was replaced with a Decepticon symbol. And it's really easy to, he's really easy to disconnect on his own. If you shake Menasor, or if you just lower him a bit, that's the issue. Now, this Blackjack would look like this on Menasor in the video game. Oh, hang on a second. Alright, now I'm back. So this is how Blackjack would look like for combined mode with Menasor. Just imagine a big Decepticon symbol on the front. The right side up, of course, not like how I have it. Not like how Blackjack has it on his hood. See? Imagine that. Just imagine the car like this, just without the Decepticon symbols at all. Not on the hood, nor in the back, if you count the Ripple label. Just one in the middle. And voila, that's how he looked like in the video game. Minus the pipes. I like using those pipes on them because I thought how really it could represent more detailing on them. So just ignore the pipes, but I do, it's my decision, right? Now, if you've seen, whoa. That's pretty much it for Blackjack. And just so you guys know, if you've seen my review of Menasor with the upgrade kits, of course, when I reviewed the Stunticons, and you might remember that Menasor, I mean the upgrade kit, the head and torso upgrade kit didn't come with the sword extension, but as I'm doing this review, I just got it ordered. I managed to find an extra sword extension. Sorry, I can't talk today. I managed to get an extra sword extension for the Menasor sword, and then he'll have a bigger sword this time. As soon as I get that, I'll do an update, okay, you guys? But that's pretty much it for Combiner Wars Blackjack. Let me get the piece on real quick. Alright, that's fine. Like, that's okay. It doesn't really bother me too much. From this view, it's fine. But like I said, if you rotate him through his sides, that bothers me. How it sticks. So, like, that's fine for me. Now, before I leave, I know that there's a third Shapeways made a kit to help us with the issue, the connection issue we have with Blackjack. They made, like, I believe they made separate colors from what I know would be purple. Not this purple, it's a different shade of purple. And I believe they made a black one too. I might go for the black one. It really doesn't matter, but if you really want to not to have that issue anymore, like I said, Blackjack has the connection issue. I might get it. I'm not too sure yet, though. I haven't decided yet. But I will definitely review the sword extension once I get it, okay? And then Menasor will be complete. Alright, that's going to be it for you guys for my Combiner Wars Blackjack. Stay tuned for my next toy review. Take care, you guys. Nightmare 70 out.